So, Gerard, I suspect you have a good reason for pulling me away from my duties.
Your vodka can wait, my good Alexei. Come, stand here. You need to see this.
I know all about the Zerg, Gerard. We've all seen the tapes 100.
You've seen nothing. Dissecting a dead Zerg in a lab is one thing. Unleashing them on men is another. You must go into this with both eyes open. Once started, there's no going back. Are you prepared to go all the way with this, Alexei?
Yes. Yes, I am prepared to go all the way, my good Admiral.
Good. Good. I knew I could count on you.
Admiral, the colonist base will be overrun in a matter of minutes. Shall we intervene?
Take us into orbit, Mr. Malmsteen. We've seen enough.
Hello, I'm Z, and welcome to Starcraft Brood War Remastered. Now, that initial cutscene there, although loud, is one of my favorites, and I love it. Oh, I love it so much. It's such a classic Starcraft cutscene. Or cinematic, I should call it. Yeah, technically it's called an intro here, but I see it. It's so fitting. It's so perfect. It represents what has become of the Terran fleet after Menx's upbringing. It's just, yeah. And the terror and horror of the Zerg. Anyways, we are going to be playing the campaigns, starting with the Protoss one, and StarCraft Brood War, the expansion to StarCraft. Another 3 campaigns were added, and this time, instead of starting with the Terran, we are starting with the Protoss, which is what we finished with last time. So we're gonna do Protoss, and then never see them again. But it should be fun, as I know there are quite some distinct differences between the last Protoss campaign and this one. Nonetheless, I know this one and this one will also be a lot of fun. One thing before going in, I am a lot more blind about this Brood War than I was about the initial StarCraft trilogy of missions and campaigns. Trilogy of campaigns, actually, with missions, is what I meant to say. As I think these are a bit more tough, and I never really got around to figuring out how to finish them, and therefore I never really got around to understanding the story of them either. Anyways, we are going to be starting Protoss campaign, The Stand. I feel like this is a bit quiet, actually. Let me turn it up just a bit. Just a tad bit, so that it's more audible. There. The nefarious Zerg overmind has been destroyed, and the Protoss homeworld of Ire now lives in the smoking ruin. As the executor of the remaining Protoss forces, you must now attempt to reunite your beleaguered people and save them from the ravenous Zerg, who still roam mindlessly across the blackened fields of Ire. Escape from Ire.
Greetings, Executor. Though we all grieve for the loss of mighty Tassadar, we must find the resolve to carry on. He sacrificed himself to destroy the Overmind, but many Zerg still rage across our ruined homeworld. Without the Conclave to lead us, or the protection of our great fleets, It seems we must fend for ourselves.
Aldaris is correct, Executor. As we have both seen, the Zerg will not halt their rampage until every last one of us is dead. I suggest that we retreat to our last functional warp gate and travel to where the Zerg cannot follow us.
With all due respect, Zeratul, the Protoss do not run from their enemies. Ire is our homeworld. It is here that we shall make our stand.
Just as your conclave did. They are dead now, Aldaris. Dead because they allowed their pride to blind their reason. Only if we learn from their mistakes can we live to avenge them. Now, Executor, I know of a place where we can find solace. It is Shakuras, the secret homeworld of my people, the Dark Templar.
Your people? We would be seen as tyrants to them. Why would they shelter us?
Have I not pledged myself to your cause? Not all beings are as unforgiving as your lamented conclave, Aldaris.
You are right, of course. Executor, Zeratul shall find us passage to the warp gate. After the gate has been secured, Phoenix and the new Praetor Artanis shall lead our surviving brethren to Shakuras.
Executor, I am Artanis. Though I have only recently been appointed Praetor, you can trust that I will uphold the honor and traditions of the Templar.
We shall see.
Hey boys, mind if we tag along? I figure heading anywhere has got to be better than staying here with the Zerg.
Commander Reno, as ever, your assistance is appreciated. We would be honored if you joined us.
Already I can tell just how much more effort went into Brood War. Anyways, our objectives are to bring Zeratul to the warp gate, and Zeratul must survive. We've been given a sizable army, and what we're gonna do with it is we're gonna escape.
Your orders, Templar.
Stuff is on fire,
You address me.
and there's Zerg everywhere.
Destroy these Nidus canals, so as to stem the flow of Zerg reinforcements through them.
Yes,
Your orders.
let's stop these Zerg reinforcements.
Will be done. Your orders, Templar. I do this for iron. I do this for iron. Your orders.
Keep breaking things. We have to make it.
I do this for iron.
Although Zeratul was already taking quite a bit of damage. We can't do anything about it.
I do this for iron.
One of my units have already fallen. Alright. Save right here, since this is a dungeon crawler type mission. Oh, and we have new saves, right? Because it's a separate campaign. Or expansion, I mean. Protoss 1-1.
You address me.
There is no time to waste. We must join our brethren in battle.
Whoa, look at all those guys. Join. Zeratul should go and break these specifically. There. They have been dealt with.
You address me.
We'll save right there as well.
You address me.
This Yeah, Ire sure is in ruins now. Got some more reinforcements. Always great to have those. You could go this way.
I do this for ire.
Receiving for vengeance.
Oh, more units. Always appreciated. Oh, one of them's died. That's fine. Alright, there is this here. We'll have to take care of it. Unfortunately, one of my dragoons has died as well. We have to take care of this now. Run away. Oh, I killed it. Yeah, truly unfortunate. Oh shit, there is an ultralisk here. There's multiple ultralisks actually. Alright, we got this covered, I would kind of wait for Zreddery to regenerate his armor, as I know random Zerg will not just approach us. Bengalas. Now what's interesting here is, as you can see, we're no longer the golden Protoss team, which we're no longer like yellow Protoss. You see, their armor is now changed and it represents the brown team. We have changed, you know, from the Protoss of the original Protoss campaign. It's an interesting thing I thought I'd point out. It's how there's similarities, but they're not the same. They changed people. Okay. Break while we can. Here we are.
This is all that remains of our forces in this province. We have found the location of the warp gate, but there is a sizable Zerg force blocking the way.
That's fine. What we shall do now is we shall manage what we have. Do we have spells? We have Psionic Storm, that's all I need. What we're gonna do is we're gonna exhaust these guys' energy through Psionic Storms, and then we're gonna make them an Archon. We already have an Archon anyway, and that should help us quite a bit. Now we're gonna have these set to the main front line, right? These guys will be tanking everything and doing real well. Let's regenerate our shields as well. Very well. Zreddery now has full shield again. We'll have these and the Archon be backline. And of course, these guys have to be separate. So you have these guys separate, and then, yeah. Everything should go relatively well. I think I did save already.
You address me.
Entaro Adun. We're overwhelming. All right. Very well. I think we're better off just having this as one team now. I think we should.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
I think we should have Zreddery on Team 2 as well. As well as on Team 1, separately. Get him through here.
It will be done. What your orders, Templar?
I heed thy call.
It's your orders, Templar. Your thoughts. Cast Narada. So be it. It will be done.
Break that. No reinforcements for them.
So be it. And Taro Adu. And Taro Adu. So be
I think we've made it.
it will be done. And Taro Adu. I do this for I have located the warp gate. We must hurry and evacuate the Kali survivors before the Zerg return.
Yes.
It will be done.
Evacuate.
Do this for I.
Evacuate, everyone.
Just worry about getting your people through the gate, Executor. Phoenix and I will hang back and protect our flank until everyone is through.
Congratulations. You are victorious. That was the first mission from the Protoss campaign in Starcraft Brood War, and it is one of, if not my favorite mission. I replayed this mission when I was a kid about 20, 30, 40 even maybe times, and I do not get tired of it. It is such a great dungeon crawling mission. I don't know. And I did it better than I think I've ever done it, just because of my knowledge of the game now. I always just tried to run past the initial barricade. I always just sacrificed my units here in the forest and down here at the spires and everything, you know, because I didn't know that High Templar could really do that much damage with the Psionic Storms. I just formed them into an Archon initially, and you know, it's not that great of a strategy. But there, victory. And as you can see, we're no longer the Sons of Ire, I think, as we were called. Or maybe that was the Sons of Korha, I think, no. We're no longer Ire, we're the Kali Survivors. That's a different name. It really only took me a minute and a half to play this? Wow. That's weird. Dunes of Shakuras. And a gorgeous splash art. But I am not actually gonna do this now. I'm gonna leave it for next time. And, you know, continue it then. As I'm out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this episode, leave it a like. Have an awesome rest of the day. And I'll see you tomorrow.